Hey guys, what is up? It is your friendly neighborhood Ubergus here, back again with another Isaac Breaking Run. This time, I know I'm doing Mom's Knife again, I know! I really want to do a Pyromaniac run, but I haven't seen Pyromaniac in the initial item room since the last time I did a Pyromaniac run, which I don't exactly remember when it happened, but that probably means it was like 2 weeks ago plus. So I'm sorry, but I can't control the random number generator that is used in The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I wish I could, but I can't. And not only that, but like really, to be completely honest, like it's not just the fact that I haven't been getting Pyromaniac, which is why I'm doing like, you know, Ipecac and Mom's Knife runs. I ain't getting shit, alright? Like, shit. It takes like 30 minutes minimum to get a usable seed. And every time that I'm getting a usable seed, it's like a Mom's Knife Ipecac. Like, it actually is. And I'm not making this shit up because I want to have fucking stroll through the park bullshit runs. And I might even include the full re-rolling part at the beginning of the next episode just to fucking prove it to you guys. Although, you know, immediately upon doing that, it'll be like very first run, you know, first item room, it'll be a Pyromaniac, and then, you know, nothing will be proved in any regard, but still, it's really been completely brutal recently. And maybe that's the build-up to Afterbirth. Which, by the way, that brings up something. It brings up something that it doesn't explicitly bring it up, but Edmund McMillan came out with a new game very recently called Fingered, where it's a video game about you being called into a police station and then you finger people. Wait, finger's it's a sex thing? Shit. That is the running joke with Edmund, pretty much, immediately. But at least that's what I understand from the game. I haven't seen any gameplay or anything. I've just seen a couple screenshots and Edmund's Twitter, right? So if that's not the game, if that's not the gameplay, then I apologize. But basically, what I understand is that there's like a police lineup thing or something. But it's an Edmund game, so it's weirdly fucked up in weird ways that you wouldn't expect, which is okay, you know. That's why we love Edmund. I mean, I love Edmund just because he's like the most down-to-earth human being on planet Earth, and that's not a fat joke. It could be. It definitely could be. I might use it in the future as a fat joke, but it wasn't intended that way right now. Tears down, huh? Abel, huh? But yeah, like Edmund's just so fucking real. That's literally just sums up his character, you know? And I don't mean his character in a way that, you know, like I'm saying he's fake or anything. I mean like literally his character, right? Like, you know when people say it builds character. Like character, not like, I don't know. Wow, alright, well, I mean, okay. Yeah, no, everything about this is perfectly fine and reasonable, and nothing absurd at all. That's why you check your devil deal first in like 90% of situations. Alright, well, we won, so that's cool. Yeah, I like Edmund a lot, because he just says the shit everybody else is afraid to say. You know, he doesn't try to be like PC and shit. He's just got his own thing going on, and that's pretty much that. And I respect that. I like it when people just kind of have their own thing, you know. I very much appreciate people having their own opinions on things. Shocking, I know. But it's just such a, I don't know, it's always bugged me how much people just copy other opinions, like just straight copy them verbatim and don't know shit about the subject at all. I mean, for example, like, the main reason I fucking despise politics isn't because I think, you know, politics are shitty or whatever. I mean, like, I don't care, mostly, but I despise the idea of politics because of the people who enjoy politics, right? There's a very small minority of people who do research on things, right? I don't know how he... Okay. Fuck off with the negative pills. You know, there's a very, very small minority of people who actually do research and shit. And I respect those people a shitload. But there's such a large amount. Can you... Oh my god! What are these pills? Jesus. But, like, I respect the people who do their research, you know? And are invested, mentally invested, I guess, into the subjects. But there's so many people, and I saw this most when I started, like, actually becoming a human being, so in high school. Because, you know, like, before, like, high school, I don't know, you're like a soft little fucking sponge of trivia information, and that's about it. So, like, you know, the moment that I became a human being, it's just every person around me, right? Everybody in high school. And I'm not saying this, like, as an exaggerated thing. Like, every fucking person in high school was like, so what do you think about George Bush? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to? I'm fucking 14. Why? Who cares? Like, oh yeah, I've heard my parents say I don't like George Bush. Fucking, what do I don't know shit though. I don't know anything that Bush has done. And you don't either. Why do you think that he's shit? What the fuck? You know? It's just such a ridiculous thing how so many people just like, yeah, I don't know. It's mostly a high school thing. I'll admit it's mostly a high school thing, but there's still a large amount of people after high school who do that sort of shit. I mean, if you look at it, right, there's the whole Donald Trump situation, right? Now, like I said a little bit ago, and as you may remember, I don't fucking care about politics most of the time. But Donald Trump's a gigantic asshole, so fuck him. But the main reason that I'm bringing him up is that I heard that in the polls, Donald Trump is still, like, winning or something over the other Republican candidates, and it's like, how is that possible? I mean, I'm not again, I don't really... I haven't paid attention to any of the other Republican candidates, but they must be really bad for somebody like that to be winning currently. I don't know. It seems like a really fucked up situation with a goddamn asshole. And if you don't think Donald Trump is an asshole, I don't know what to say to you. I mean, the dude just... He exhales fucking asshole fumes. I don't know. He's the guy who will sue you for anything because he's so goddamn rich that there's really, like, no negative aspect of him suing somebody. So he just fucking sues people, specifically people who piss him off or, like, call him not super fucking rich. He's like, hey, fuck you, and then throws his lawyer at them. And, like, that's a regular thing. That's not just like he did it once. Like, he actually, I don't know, fuck him. Anyway, sorry, that got way too serious. I meant to just have it as a tangent to make fun of stupid people, and then I got to Donald Trump, which I guess kind of, it's not really changing the subject matter, I suppose, but it's a bit more on the serious side because he's running for the president, bullshit, whatever. But yeah, the other reason that I dislike politics so much is just that everybody treats politics as like, you know, if you disagree with their opinion on politics, it's like you're a fucking child molest murderer, right? If you disagree with them. Like, this YouTuber, you might know her, Shuonhead. She made a video, kind of, I think it was about the equal pay day bullshit, and, the hashtag equal pay day, which was fucking retarded, but, she made a video about it, and she had a clip of Obama saying, like, I think it's unbelievable that women get paid less than men. And then Shuonhead was like, I voted for you twice, as like a reaction clip. And then the entire comment section was like, why'd you vote for Obama, you fucking retard? And it's like, what? Fuck you, man. I don't get it. Like, who cares? So, like, I don't understand how those people can care so fucking much about super trivial shit. And it's not like, you know, especially with voting for president, it's not like one fucking person's gonna sway the vote. So it's not like, you know, me admitting to voting for a president who supposedly did a bad job, which, if you know historically, is every president, according to the vocal minority. But, you know, if you vote for a president, if you admit to voting for a president that they deem as not good, then it's all your fault. And you're completely to blame for all of the negative things that the president has ever done. Also, you kill babies and molest them, so, you know. I just don't get why people are so fucking serious about that shit. That's my main issue. That's pretty much it. Sums it up in a nice little nutshell. Oh, but an hour's not really a nutshell. Shut the fuck up! Holy shit! It might have been, like, remotely funny 3 years ago? When did my Dark Souls videos go up? Was it 2012? No. No, it was early 2013. Right. And people fucking today still are like, oh, I don't think an hour is really a nutshell. It's just a fucking name. God. Jesus. I might do a video explaining why I don't do Dark Souls anymore, or speedrunning anymore. But just to sum it up for you guys, it's mostly just that people are shit. Like, that's the general summation of it. So, I mean, the biggest problem with speedrunning is the fact that it is such a... I don't know if I want this. I'm gonna reroll. I wish I took it. But it's such a... I guess... How do I want to describe it? Like, the whole basis of speedrunning, right, is heavily... I'm trying to say that there's a lot of viewers, right? A lot of the people, quote, involved in the speedrunning are viewers, right? There are more viewers than speedrunners by a dramatic margin. More so than a lot of other things. When it comes to, like, Dota 2 or League of Legends or fucking, I don't know, even Hearthstone, like, all that shit, there are a lot of players, right? Not all pro players, but a lot of players. So comparatively to the amount of viewers, the thing is, a lot of viewers in esports type things are also players, right? With speedrunning, it's so much more skewed. There is a dramatic amount more viewers than there are speedrunners. Dramatic amount. And that creates this kind of, I guess, atmosphere that is so weird, because the people who are doing the most of the judging, right, being Judge Judy over here, don't do the thing, which isn't an innately negative thing, in fairness, I mean, like, you know, there can be a food critic who doesn't, you know, cook his own fucking food or whatever, or he's not a world-renowned chef or whatever. Like, he can still be a food critic. That's not a problem. The problem is when they try to like influence stuff in the community, which happens so frequently. And it's not even just the viewer, the viewers who are so vocal and do the influencing, but a lot of people who are in the speedrunning community. And when I say in, it's kind of like loose, like people who vaguely speedrun. You know, they have like a fucking 30-minute Ocarina of Time any percent run, and that's it, and then they call themselves a speedrunner. Like, technically, yeah, I mean, you've speedrun, but, you know, it's not relevant, is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of people like that will kind of, I don't know, they'll see speedrunning as something that it isn't to most people involved in it, and they'll try to influence stuff. And then not only that, but like, I used to think speedrunning was not a drama-hungry sort of thing. I really did. I was very naive. As I've become more of an observer, I guess, and moved more away from speedrunning and just kind of have people followed on Twitter and shit, I've noticed it's fucking drama city. Like, holy shit. It really is. Like, fucking, there was a thing recently where fucking this guy in his channel bio is like offering speedrun lessons, right? Like he's coaching for this speedrunning. I don't remember what game it was, but he's offering lessons for the game that he runs, right? 20 bucks for a session. That seems like a perfectly reasonable sort of situation, right? I don't see a problem with it at all. Like, people who don't need it, or, you know, they won't buy it. And then people who want the one-on-one coaching or the convenience of having a good runner of the game giving you live feedback, you know, they want that sort of thing. They'll pay for it. And they don't see $20 as too expensive, right? Otherwise they wouldn't pay for it. So what's the problem? Well, apparently there's a gigantic issue, and it's just somebody trying to, quote, sell out. Fuck off! The dude is offering a service for a price that he thinks is reasonable, right? I don't see a problem with that. Where's the problem? If you don't think the price is reasonable, or the service is needed, don't fucking buy it! Vote with your wallet, you fucktard! Like, holy shit! It's the same thing, like, it's literally the same fucking thing as, like, Spotify. I use Spotify. I do. Wanna know why? It's convenient, right? It's $5 a month to listen to music. Yeah, but you could get music for free. Just Google it. Yeah, I could, but, you know, that might have, like, lower quality or fucking whatever, right? Like, there's a myriad of reasons not to. And I've chosen one, and that's what I go with. So I use Spotify, which is $5 a month, shitload of music. I mean, it's like an iTunes with a bigger music selection, and instead of buying songs individually, you just pay for the monthly subscription. And it's convenient. It's so convenient. Wanna know why somebody would pay $20 to get coaching for speedrunning, even though you think that speedrunning's not hard, or that, what were some of the other fucking retarded reasons? Like, oh, well, there's plenty of free resources out there. Yeah, I bet there are. Maybe this person has already used them and can't figure shit out and would like to, you know, have it from the mouth of somebody who's good at it. Or maybe they just want to spend quality time with their favorite fucking streamer. That's what the majority of coaching happens to be in the majority of places. Like esports coaching and shit like that is not frequently people trying to get better. It can be sometimes, like, definitely it can be. But a lot of the time, it's just the person wants to hang out for a half hour with their favorite streamer. And that's it. And I don't see a problem with that, you know? Like, all the issues that people are bringing up with this whole situation are fucking non-issues, right? Like, if somebody wants to pay $20 for the convenience and hanging out with their favorite streamer, fucking let them. It doesn't affect you. Shut the fuck up and let it happen, you fuckwad. Like, I don't understand. And people are like, the speedrunning's dying. And I mean, it might be because of you fucktards who just like to stir up drama every 12 seconds because you're, I don't know, shallow? I have no clue. Jealous? Maybe. I don't know. And it's not even just that. It's just like so much fucking shit in speedrunning just like becomes drama, right? Shit that if it happened in the real world, nothing would be, like, nobody would bat a fucking eye. But it happens in speedrunning, and then Twitter's all fucking up in arms and their panties are all twisted. Can I go to the left, please? Thank you. Alright, well, it's a dead end. You were trying to warn me. You know, they get their fucking panties in a bunch because some dude is offering $20 for lessons in a video game. Whoops, I'm sorry. Sorry that this somehow affects you in some fashion to be negative in any way at all. Like, I'm not saying I would pay for fucking speedrun lessons. I'm not, because I wouldn't. But who fucking cares? That's like fucking opposing gay marriage, right? Because you're not gonna get gay married. Well, you're not forced to. And I know I'm comparing fucking lessons in a video game to gay marriage, but like, you understand, it's a very similar situation in terms of the not, you know, not explicitly the content, I suppose. But like, the people opposing it are opposing it for no reason at all, really, because it doesn't affect them at all. But they're still opposing it, right? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. And the only relevant argument I can even imagine for why Speedrun Lessons would ever do anything negative for the community is that it would create an idea in viewers' heads that, like, oh, this is normal. And then they go up to fucking Cosmo and they're like, hey, Cosmo, I'll pay you $50. Can you tutor me in Ocarina of Time? And like, there's just this kind of, you know, small sect of people who think it's a very normal thing to have lessons. And that's not even a necessarily negative thing at all. Like, it's, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing to have, but I don't think it hurts the community in like a hemorrhaging fashion. What does hurt the community in a fashion that would just fucking obliterate it is stirring up goddamn drama every 4 seconds. That does hurt the community. But what the fuck ever, man. So that's the shit that bothers me. That's why I've moved away from Dark Souls and moved away from speedrunning. Honestly, like, the games that I currently play, they have shitty parts of the community as well, but they are not nearly as in-your-face as speedrunning or Dark Souls. Especially Dark Souls. Dark Souls is such a fucking cesspool. The community is just a goddamn nightmare. And I mean, like, the online community. Fucking, obviously I don't mean, like, oh, the PvP community are assholes. They have no honor in their... Like, fuck, who cares? I mean, like, the online community is just so shit, man. As a person who has, like, 1 million views on my YouTube channel in Dark Souls content, trust me, I fucking probably know a bit more of the negative side of the community than you. And as a person who enjoys community involvement in you know, the things I do, I like to have people involved, not just feel like a spectator, right? I like to read all my comments and all that shit. When a community is bad, I completely lose interest in the game. Like, yeah, I could fucking just play it on my own and ignore the community. I could, but that's not what I find joy from in a video game. I enjoy all aspects of video games, right? All of them. So if there's an aspect of a video game that's really fucking shitty, then I just lose that, you know? And that's fucking awful. I don't want to lose parts of the gameplay because a bunch of fucking 8-year-olds are having a giggle or something. And I'm not saying 8-year-olds in like a demeaning fashion to like demean people who aren't 8. I mean there's literally 8-year-olds who have used my comment section as a fucking instant messenger on my Dark Souls videos to talk about random Dark Souls shit. And like, fuck off. I don't... That's not what comments are for. That's not relevant to anybody. There are instant messengers that exist. Lots of them. And you can use those pretty easily, I think. I hope. So I don't know, man. The thing is, right, so the Isaac community has probably been one of the... I knew I was going to walk into red poop. Has probably been one of the nicest communities I've ever seen. Right? And that might sound weird, but it's very true. And honestly, I have to say, a lot of it is probably due to the fact that Northern Lion has been involved in the Isaac community since it really blew up. Like, that guy is a goddamn role model for the community. Like, he really is. He's such a genuine guy who doesn't throw people under the bus or do anything like that. So, him being part of the community has really helped it kind of, you know, become a very drama-light community. There has been some drama involved. I think there was drama between, what was it, Lethal Frag and Look at My Chicken or something? Like, way back when, there was drama, I think. I don't remember. Like, there has been drama, but it hasn't been nearly, not even remotely, like, consistent or frequent. You know, it's like a once-in-a-blue moon sort of thing. So the Isaac community is fucking rad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that episode of fucking Real Talk with Ubergoose. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Whenever that is, which is tomorrow. So, I mean, I know when it is. It's tomorrow, but whatever. Fuck it. See ya!